then I was driving the van one day, and I didn't have a license at the time. I got pulled over, I got it impounded, you know? And then all of a sudden, all this stuff just flew off the handle. He sat me down and with the roommate and said, I remember, I'll never forget one of my roommates, he looked at me and said, yeah, he said, you need help, man, you're on drugs, you need help, but you're not going to get it here, so you got to get out. I'm like, whoa. What kind of friends do I have, man? Well, and they were saying that while they were high, man. It was crazy. That's what happens with the addicts, you know?
It was one of the Escape the Fate members that had said that?
No, it was my roommate, but Max. This is Max right after that. He looked at me and said, well, you know what? You said you were going to prison anyways. He literally said that to me. I looked at him. I was coming down too hard to even, like, tear up. I was coming down, like, I was withdrawing, and I had no emotion. When you withdraw off of painkillers, you have no emotion. You know, your emotions are shot. You know, but yeah, I couldn't believe it. To this day, those words are ringing in my head. Well, you're coming to prison anyways. They kicked me out of my own house after I paid rent 6 days later. It's crazy, but you know what? I know it wasn't actually Max.
1 minute remaining.
Oh shit. Hello?
Yeah, we'll continue.
I know it wasn't Max. I know it wasn't Max. It was people above him, and he was scared. But still, if this was reversed, if this was my situation and I was looking at him, I would never do that. And I know they all know that. They know how loyal I am. They don't know how loyal I am when I'm not on drugs. They do. They know how loyal I am. Period, man. They wouldn't even have been my friend for 10 years. I'm gonna call you right back, alright?
Alright, sounds good. Alright, we're back here, Ronnie. We're back on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Alright, good. Well, moving on here. In a recorded phone message to your MySpace fans, it stated that Escape the Fate did not play their instruments or write many of the songs on the new album, This War Is Ours. Can you elaborate on that statement?
Oh, man, I can't, I feel so stupid for being that immature, man, for saying stuff like that. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Robert didn't play the drums on This War Is Ours. Look in the back pamphlet. I feel stupid, man. If I had a choice, take that back. I'm sorry, man. My bad, Robert. I don't know. Yeah, the only reason why it makes me mad that's true. Because if I was in that band, if I was still in Escape the Fate, and they try to fucking pull that shit in the studio, say that we need a new drummer, no. You guys are gonna sit there and play. He's gonna sit there and play those drums until he fucking gets it right, or we're not fucking recording with you. You know? Fuck that, man. You gotta have the fucking. You need to be proud of what you did. You can't pay somebody to fucking. You couldn't pay somebody to fucking play my drums, dude. I would play those drums until my hands fell off. I wouldn't let anybody record my drums for me. That's not how it works. But I guess that is how it works with them, man. And a lot of things would have been different, dude. If I was still, if I did, it's all my fault, though. It's all my fault. That's the reason why I'm not in the band. You make your own destiny. You've heard that saying before, right?
Yep, of course. Well, how do you feel about Escape the Fate being placed on a list of one of the most anticipated albums of 2008 by Alternative Press magazine while you were still with the band, and then being placed on the list of most disappointing albums of the year for This War Is Ours in 2009 February issue after you left the band and Craig Mabbitt took your place?
I was like, wow, I saw that. I saw that in here, actually. I had that. I went to my friend Miles in here. He's been to a couple of my shows. He let me see that, and I asked him, I was like, Dave, let me take this article. And for some reason, I was so happy that they got most disappointing album in 2008 by the Reader's Poll. I hung it on my wall. But, yeah, after, that was a while. That was like that was February or whatever. I took it down, man. That's disappointing to me too, man. It disappoints me because it's like I created that band. I made that name. I made the name up. I wrote, the songs in Dying Space Fashion in the garage with them, man. And it's like
a lot of history there.
Yeah, and what does it come to, man? You know, I got fans. I'm sure that they're doing all right. They have to be doing all right. You know, they're getting pushed by the label extra hard because they have to make up for a new singer. You know, even if in my opinion, you know, kids are gonna like it regardless, man, because it's recorded. It's recorded too good. You know, that's how it goes. But in my opinion, Craig Mabbitt's voice is beyond terrific. And I'm gonna straight say it. And, you know, it's terrible. I can't stand it. You know, I'm an honest person when it comes to that stuff. And if they would have had a good singer like the New Plus the Fall singer, I would have admitted it. You know, but honestly, they now sound like a Newfound Glory cover band, and that's my honest opinion.
Well, we all know that the media loves to create and perpetuate high-profile battles. We've seen in the past, time and time again, with all sorts of celebrities. But right now, there seems to be this Escape the Fate versus Ronnie stigma going on. Is there any animosity towards Escape the Fate as a whole or in part on your behalf?
Is there any animosity? I'll say, you know, I wouldn't be as immature as they're being. You know, I'm not going to lie about stuff on stage. Like, that's ridiculous. But I'm going to say it for the record. I got a lot of lyrics. I got lyrics that are going to blow people's minds, man. Beyond what I've ever done. And now I got something even more to write about. Besides the drug addictions and the hardships that I've had to go through my whole life, and I have something more to write about. But yeah, there is a little bit of animosity. You have to have it, man. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, dude, all they do is talk about me. You know, they just won't stop. It's crazy, man. I talked to this dude, my friend on Warped Tour, and Max is going around telling all the bands that I'm on heroin. I mean, we already talked about that, but dude, they won't stop, man. They gave an album after me. They record the song. Most of the songs are about me. They talk about me in every interview. I talk about me on stage. They need to move on, man. They need to save that stuff for the record. Let's just put it like that.
You and Max King grew up together, and you went through a lot even before forming Escape the Fate. You guys are great friends through thick and thin. Can you see there ever being a friendship in the future?
No. Yeah, I mean, I'll buy him a meal after all the royalties he has to pay me. You know? Yeah. That's how I do things. No, you know, I'll buy him a meal, you know, after, you know, all the royalties that they owe me. Because, you know, hey guys, don't think, I'm not coming for my royalties, you know. They owe me a lot of money, and they know that. I don't think that they really know, but they will when I get out here. But yeah, man, me and Max, we grew up together. That's what hurts me the most, is we grew up together. I had that dude's back through thick and thin. I've forgiven that dude for vindictively opening my guitar up and cutting the cord beside of it and putting it back. Because, you know, while we were kids, like, he did some bad stuff to me, man, and I forgave him every single time. He got kicked out of the band because Omar wanted him out of the band, and I said I won't be in the band or keep in the band. I've done so many things for that guy, and for him to go and not even write me a letter after all the things that we've been through. I mean, you know, his dad wrote me a letter saying his father wrote me a letter before he did, saying that I'm a much better frontman. That's sad. That's very sad. You know, the guy, you know, he got slaughtered by fame. You know what I'm saying? Your dad said he was going to be at our first show. That's nasty chiming in right there. But, okay. Randomly, hey.
Yo, Nasty. Say hi to Nasty fans.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? That's my friend Nasty. He plays my bass. He plays bass for my band. I play your bass. Yeah.
Well, you know, you and Craig Mabbitt were also friends at one point, correct? I mean, was there ever any static between you and Craig?
I'm glad that you asked that. I didn't want to say it, man. Dude, Craig Mabbitt used to fucking on the Warped Tour. He would come to I remember this guy crazy, man. He would come to every one of my shows on the Warped Tour, and he'd stand on the side and stare at me. And one day I got off the stage and he said, dude, hey man, if you ever need like a fill-in, if you gotta do something, man, I'll be your fill-in, dude. Like you guys, dude, seriously, you guys are so good, dude. Like, oh my god, man. And then I remember the black